I bet you would have paid up all your cash now. I might need a fidget spinner. What it do? What it do? What it do? What it do? Yo, yo, yo. What's happening? What's up, Pigeon? What's up? What's up? No problem, Cat. I appreciate y'all. Why can't I see who's in the room? Interesting. Let me go out and come back. That was weird. Wasn't showing me people coming in the room or not. There we go. There we go. All right. What it do, man? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? We getting a little late start. I know. Been a busy day. It's been a busy day. We just got started. You had a wild day today too. Happy Sunday, everybody. It's the beginning of the week, man. It's the beginning of the week. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We in this thing, man. What up, Marge? How y'all doing? Yup. Just showed up. We just getting it in. D Thunder, I appreciate you. Was good with it. Uh-huh. Jalea, thanks for sharing the live. What up, AOA? How y'all doing today? What up, Ken? Oh, shit. Oh, it's Gina. What's good, Gina? Mm-hmm. Cam Newton and Nick Cannon. Nah, I'm not going to talk about that. I mean, we could talk about them in this, but when did I lie to you? When did I lie to you? I said I was going live at a certain time today. What's good with it? All topic ideas. Hit my hit the link tree and submit it to the link tree so I could peep it. Never approached the read a book emoji. I did approved it. I couldn't find. I'm sorry. I didn't approve it. I did look for it and I couldn't find it. I didn't know how to do it. I looked around. I was like, how the hell do you even do this? I remember getting off that live and I did it. Do it again and I'll try to find it. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I tried to find it. I've been laughing like Revenge of the Sith all day at Cam and Nick. Yeah, those guys are idiots. What up, Victorious One? Yeah, you in here, we in here early. Do it again. I will try to figure it out. I don't know what I'm going to do. My husband shamed my daughters and I by a blatant affair. I had to divorce him. We still grieve. Interesting. Yeah, all these men with mics. Geesh. Who got a mic? You talking about me, Sunshine Bridge? What men are you talking about specifically? I would be curious to know. Don't know what man you're talking about specifically. But yeah, my wife bought me a microphone. Shout out my wife. Hey, host, what do you think of the bitter baby mama stereotype? I think it's a misogynistic thing. What's the bitter baby mama stereotype? I mean, they think all baby mamas is bitter, so I don't know. I think it's weird. What makes baby mamas bitter is the question. That ain't the number one reason. It's selfishness. Okay. You could put that in there too if you want to. Selfishness would be an overarching thing, no doubt about it. But The number one reason is misogyny, though. Yeah. Misogyny is more specific than selfishness. But I hear you. Definitely. Misogyny breeds selfishness. I don't know where that girl is. Why do you gasp? What did I do? How many hats do I have? I don't know. A good amount. Got a decent amount of hats. Yeah. Like, why even get with women when you hate them? Because we need them. They exactly the type of dude you be talking about. Yeah, Nick and Cam. Yeah. Never heard of that. Whatever. I heard. I keep hearing this from people towards women who have kids. They are so overly critical. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, I talk about that all the time. Oh, thanks, Layla. Appreciate you. Yeah, that's not my arch nemesis. I don't have an arch nemesis on this app. Haven't really met any real rivals. I met some people that like to argue with me a lot, but yeah, it's not a real battle. It's usually just me calmly explaining something to her and her yelling, getting overexcited. But hey, man, I appreciate y'all joining me tonight. It's 5:00 over here, but I know for most of you guys it's, 7s or 8s, somewhere around there. Misogyny is rooted in basically everything. For example, sports. Misogyny is rooted in sports, or sports are rooted in misogyny. I think it would be the other way around. Sports would be rooted in misogyny. There's no one smart enough on that side to be an actual Dream. Exactly. Yeah, you do. It's the private defender. That would be the opposite. She's common sense's arch nemesis. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, exactly. It's only 8 UI today. Yeah, see what I'm saying? They be yelling at me talking about I be going on late. I'm like, what? It's 5:00, man. I got a fantasy draft to do a little later, so I'm not gonna have all day. Wish I had more hours, but I can't tonight. But we're gonna get it in early. So the number one reason relationships fail, the number one reason relationships fail is due to misogyny. I am late for you. Yes, that's really masculine of me. I am a masculine guy. That's what they say. Trying to break free of the masculinity. Actually, I'm trying to shed some masculine pounds. What up, Ocean? Go Bears! Y'all crazy. But yeah, so I want to get into it. If men realize they're victims of misogyny too, that would be awesome if we could realize that. What up, Sean? So the reason I wanted to address this and come at it from this angle is because today I've heard several discussions. I've heard a lot of takes on a lot of different issues. If you guys been on TikTok today, you've been seeing a lot of stuff about Cam Newton and all that type of stuff, and that's fine. I wanted to kind of like stray away from that. I didn't really want to talk about that because I talked about it earlier for like an hour. I think I've gotten it all out of my system, so maybe I'll spend a block on it tomorrow. But the reason why I wanted to talk about this specifically is because I don't think listening to men talk about listening to men talk about their fear of divorce, listening to men talk about the disconnect between men and women and all of that stuff. It eludes men. How men don't understand how big of a role misogyny plays in our lives. We just don't understand it. It's just a wild thing when you really start to look at how men don't we don't look deeper into how it affects our relationships. You know what I mean? And so I wanted to talk about it because I feel like, yeah, we need to get into it. We need to show men how, what I want to show men is how all of your problematic behaviors can, like, almost all of them could be traced back to misogyny. Like almost every single one. Like off the top of my head, I cannot think about any one. I can't think of anything that men do on a regular basis that I can't trace back to misogyny. If you guys could, if anybody in the chat, you guys want to offer me some that you like, some ideas that you have, I would love to hear them. But as of now, it appears that almost every single one. Adrian said, my husband is not misogynistic at all. Oh my God, it's so comforting, man. Feels good. I believe it. I will believe it. Shit, I bet you he feels good. Yo, hold on. Okay, are you talking? Hold on.
Just show me the data.
Hold on. There we go.
Okay. You said the number one reason is misogyny. Where's the empirical data to back up this statement? That's all I want to see. I'll wait.
Yeah. So all the reasons, like cheating, would be linked to misogyny.
So when women cheat, it's misogyny. When women cheat,
that's not. But women cheat way less than men. Hold on, brother. Hold on. Level up. Stop.
Just show the data. I don't want to argue.
Sir,
just show me the data.
Sir, you don't even know how to read data. First and foremost. Second of all, I'm not even talking about data. Sir, stop. If you don't want to argue, you got to change your tone and your approach. This is stupid. You want to hear what I have to say, or you just came up here to?
I can't wait. Go ahead.
Yeah. So when you look at the reasons why relationships end, there's no way to quantify. There would be no way. There would be no study that would say misogyny. That's the point, right? But when you examine them and you look at them from like a social or a behavioral aspect or a political aspect or whatever the case may be, you quickly start to see that that is almost always linked to misogyny. This is not about what women do, because the vast majority of the time relationships end due to the behaviors of men. So when you tried to say, oh, so when women cheat, it's like, I'm not saying that every single time a man cheats is linked to misogyny, but most times when men cheat, it's linked to misogyny. Men and women cheat for different reasons. Is that not? I'm not saying every single time. Once again, I'm saying generally speaking, do men and women not cheat for different reasons? Do women cheat? And I'll ask you this question. You can answer this. When men cheat, a lot of times it is linked to them just wanting new vagina, them getting another body, you know what I'm saying? Things of that nature, right? Like men cheat just because we can. Is that not typical amongst men, or am I making that up?
If you're asking me whether or not men cheat because they want variety, some men do cheat for that reason. What is your point, though?
Yeah, I'm saying I'm asking you. So I don't think most women are cheating just for variety, right? I think women cheat for different reasons. That's what I'm saying. So when you said, well, when women cheat, is that misogyny? My answer would be no. But my answer for men overwhelmingly would be yes, because men get validated by other men when by the more women they have. That's true, right? Socially, they get exalted the more women you have. Secondly, men also, like I said, we're conditioned to see women as objects and things to collect, right? So the more women we have and the more bodies we have, the more content we feel with ourselves, the more validated we feel with ourselves. All of this is linked to misogyny. So that's what I'm saying. So you don't understand that? Are you following me yet?
I'd like an opportunity to respond.
You can. I want you to respond. Go ahead.
Okay, great. So if we look at all the data, because like I said, the statement that you put up here, like we both agree, there's no empirical data to back this up. This is just a statement that you made. That's fine. If you look at the reasons in the United States specifically why people get divorced, there's a list of different reasons: financial reasons, lack of family support. Financial reasons have nothing to do with misogyny. That has to do with finances and money. Lack of family support has nothing to do with misogyny. That could be a plethora of reasons. Outgrowing each other. Infidelity might be linked to that. I'm willing to concede to that. If the man cheated, infidelity may be linked to misogyny. But there's like hundreds of other reasons why people file for divorce. And again, none of it is linked to this. So my thing is this. You can say whatever you want, but if you're going to make these statements, bro, you got to be able to defend them with real data. You can't just say random shit, and then when I ask you a question, you can't explain it. Like, if you want to say that infidelity is linked to misogyny, I'm willing to have that conversation with you. But if a woman files for divorce because he wasn't doing enough around the house or they're not communicating, that has nothing to do with misogyny, bro.
Okay, I like that. Hold on, let me respond to that. I love that you brought that up. I'll do both of those reasons. So, when you talk about finances, you have to dig into that. And I don't know your relationship status. I from what I know, you've never been married. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how if you've ever shared finances.
I have a fiance.
I got you. Yeah, I don't. But I'm just saying, like, I don't know if you've ever shared like finances with a woman, like, you know what I mean, things of that nature, right? But we'll start with finances. So, financial abuse. Are you familiar with that concept?
I am.
Okay. So when finances, if the relationship ends because of finances, that would fall on, financial abuse would fall under finances, right? And what financial abuse is when it's usually when a person, typically the man who makes more money in the relationship, tries to use the money to control the woman, just to put it gently. That is rooted in misogyny, because when women make more money than men, they don't try to control the men. Statistically, you want to talk about empirical data once again, all of this stuff. Hold on, Kenneth. Hold on, brother. So when women have more money than men, they still come home and they do more labor than the women who make less money than their men, right? The women who make more money than their men, they're always trying to coddle and make that man feel secure. Like, I know I make more money than you, babe, but don't worry about it. Ain't that serious? Like, they overextend themselves, right? But when men make more money than women, they abuse them. They abuse that money. They make the women ask them for every fucking thing. They control where they go. Oh, why do you need a full tank of gas? All you need is they can afford a full tank, but I'm not giving her a full tank. She don't need to go nowhere. Let's give her a quarter tank. She wants to buy something. She wants to get her hair done. Why do you need to get your hair done? Where are you going? Who are you trying to impress? Like, that is very typical. I got you. When I'm done, you can respond. Yes. That is very typical in relationships. So that's one thing. All of that will be rooted in misogyny. So that's one, right? Then the other thing you said was the lack of support in a home, also deeply rooted in misogyny, because men do not contribute to the home, to the labor in the home, the same way women do. Why is that? Because men are told that it is a woman's job to do all the labor in the home. So when they come home from work, even if they both work 40 hours, the men does substantially less, significantly less than the woman, right? That is rooted in misogyny. That's not rooted in anything but misogyny. So there you go. Again, 3 examples. So I said that where do we start? We started with infidelity. Cool. Now we're on to financial. You said finances. I said financial abuse rooted in misogyny. And then number 3 was a lack of family support, all rooted in misogyny. All 3 of them.
No, that has nothing to do with misogyny. Lack of family support could be he's working too much, or the family is not supporting them. Like, it has nothing to do with misogyny.
But you don't have a family, and I can tell you that as a man with a family support typically. You know what? Level up. This is what we'll do. You want me to look it up? You want me to look up what family? Hold on. I'm just saying so we could, because you want it. No. Listen what I'm saying.
I'm supporting 3 people, 4 people right now.
I don't care. That's irrelevant to our discussion.
No, it's relevant.
It's not.
Financially supporting them.
You're not, sir. Listen. I'm saying when we talk about family, lack of support in the family, it's not rooted in finances. It's rooted in contributions in the home. So like I said, number 1 would be labor. That is the number 1 thing when they talk about the thing that we're discussing right now is labor. It's the division of labor, the split of labor in the home. Everybody knows this. Everybody who's looked this stuff up, we all know this. We also know this. Me personally, I know this from being in a fucking relationship. I can tell you without a doubt, that's what it's rooted in. Why do men not contribute to the home as much as women do? That would be my question to you.
Because it's women's work. That's why.
Exactly, Kenneth. Say it again, Kenneth. Say it louder.
Women do it better. The women they cook better, they clean better. It's their job. Hold on. Before we get into Kenneth, let me just address a few points, and then I'm gonna bounce because I got things to do. I just wanted to come on here and address something. Number one, here's my main point. Okay, like you mentioned stuff about how women coddle men. Here's the truth. If we're gonna go by statistics, typically women do not want to date and marry dudes who have less resources than them. If hypergamy is a real thing, which
no, it's not.
Most women or a large degree of women. Hey, bro, there's no point in arguing with this man. Bro, I'm in the middle of a point.
Yeah, he can't. He's not about to come up here and start arguing.
A certain percentage. We're gonna go with the laws of average. Hypergamy is real. Whether you choose to acknowledge that, that's fine.
So, well, level up. I know. I love when you came up here. You wanted me to present all these numbers and stats and data to you, right? So, have you looked up the So hypergamy is a concept that I know is real, but I would ask you to give me like what does it actually look like? So, what I'm asking is. I got you. Hold on, wait. I want to ask it to you so you can help me because I'm gonna tell you how I see it. You know what I mean? And that way we can have a equal understanding of it, right? So I don't view hypergamy to be a woman makes $45,000 and her man makes $55,000. I don't view that to be hypergamous. Okay, cool. Now, me and you agree on that. Okay, so you like data, I like data. The data says that the vast majority of people who are married and in relationships date and marry people who make roughly the same amount of money as them. So the example that I gave, that is what most people are experiencing in their relationships. So most women are indeed not hypergamous. That's what I'm saying. So when you say that, you literally are just pulling that out of thin air. That is made up. That is just something that misogynistic men say to justify their treatment of women. That's all it does.
That most women are average. So
and most men are too.
Most men are average.
Yeah.
The women who are gonna date up and marry up are above average because they have to be in order to get above average men. So the point that I'm trying to make to you, the women who actually qualify, because there's only a small percentage of dudes that fall into this category.
That's not true.
The women that actually qualify for these men are limited. So,
but that's not. But level up. That's not. That's not true, right? What you're saying doesn't make sense because I know. But look. But wait. Because it's on a scale. So you don't have to be rich. No, I know. No, listen to what I'm saying. Level up. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm saying you and I. All right. The average man in America makes what $55,000 a year, 50,000. Somewhere around there, right?
40 and 60K.
Okay, cool. So let's go high end. Let's say 60K, right? Okay, cool. So the average man makes 60K a year. Okay. That means, and the average woman makes in between, I think it's close like 40 and 50K, right? Something like that for women, right? Black women, black men are roughly the same, but white men and everybody else, whatever. You go break it down however you want to. Okay. So with that being said, what if a woman made 40K and her man made 80K? Would that not be hypergamous?
That's hypergamy.
Okay, cool.
He's done with his annual salary.
I know. So, but and that's what I'm saying. There's a ton of men that make 80K, and there's a ton of women who make 40K, but they don't date each other usually. Usually the men who make 80K date women who make 70, 72K or 85K, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? So
let me ask you a question. Do you think men have a problem dating women who make less money than them?
I would say yes. Significant. Wait. Hold on. Let me say it again. Let me say it again. Level up, because we were on to something. Significantly less money than them. Yes. Less money than them. No.
We don't care.
No. Less money. No. Wait. Listen to what I'm saying, y'all. Listen to what I'm saying. Level up. Did you hear what I was saying?
Yeah, I heard you.
Significantly less money. Yes.
And I'm telling you, as somebody, I don't know what you make. I don't need to know, but I make a lot of fucking money, and I'm around a lot of dudes who make money.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have problems dating women who make significantly less if they check the boxes in the other areas. I'm telling you, wherever you get your data from is wrong. Guys with real resources don't care about women's money. That's real.
I don't believe that based, but gentlemen, I don't believe that based on the numbers. I'm not taking your anecdotal experience, and I don't want to, whatever, that could be your circle level up, and that's fine. But most men who make 100K date women who make around 100K, believe it or not. Most men who make 80 grand date women who make around 80 grand. They don't double up their women typically. That literally is true. I promise you, I'm not making that up. You can go look it up, right? As soon as we get off of here, you can go Google it. Say you could look up you could look up damn, how did I look it up? It's
only in the black community, baby.
No, not in the black community, Kenneth. No. In the white community, in the black community, in the Asian community, most people make around the same amount of money. Educated people like to marry educated people, and so on and so forth. It's not like it makes perfect sense. Why are you you guys aren't really thinking about this logically. That's what I'm telling you. You've just been told a lie your whole life. I get it. But if you think about it logically for 2 minutes, if a woman has gone to college, she has graduated, she's making 60, 70, 80 grand a year.
I don't want her.
She is, I know, I get it. She don't want you though. Don't worry about it. So that woman though, that's making that money, who is she around? She is around other men who are making that money. She not around dudes who make $2 million a year.
What I'm trying to tell you, what I'm trying to tell you, brother, and I'm trying to get some middle ground with you. What I'm trying to tell you is that for men, typically, they have no problem dating and marrying down. It's women typically who try to marry and date up. Guys don't look at a woman's annual salary is not a deal breaker for most men.
It is
for women.
It clearly is though, Level Up, because more men would date women who make significantly less money than them, and we don't, because we need each other. Wait, Level Up. We need each other. It's not making sense though, brother. We live in a country where most Americans don't have $1,000 set aside for an emergency, right? We can't afford homes. You mean to tell me that men are out here on some like, oh, I'm cool with dating a woman who make 30 grand and I make 50 or 60 grand. That's not common. The numbers say something different though. That's just what you guys are telling me.
If she doesn't have any kids, if she's a decent person and she treats him with respect, he absolutely has no problem.
That's just what you guys are telling me though. That's not what the numbers actually reflect. I believe the numbers. I do believe the numbers. Yeah.
Hey, can I make a quick statement?
Go ahead, Kenneth. Let Kenneth go. Level Up. You come back. Let Kenneth go.
Level Up is a smart guy. What I beg to differ is the fact I don't like the word misogyny because that's not hatred. I don't hate women. I just appreciate what they see me better at, and they seem to be better at nurturing, making the home, cooking. Making things safe in the home as far as cleaning, kids are fed, nurturing, and I'm better at providing. And I would like to exploit those differences and cater to my strength and cater to her strength and make a better family.
Can I ask you a question? What level of education do you have, Kenneth?
I'm graduated from Hampton University.
You graduated from Hampton University. Okay. So
I had additional certificates because I wanted to teach for a little while, so I had those as well.
Nice.
But, you know, I think I would like a woman, if she makes more than me, I know the relationship is over. So I have to make sure.
Why? Because you couldn't handle it?
With the relationship couldn't handle it.
I know, because you couldn't handle the relationship isn't a person, so you couldn't handle it.
We couldn't handle it together.
No, you couldn't handle it.
Okay, however you want to say it.
I want to say what it really is. You couldn't handle it because you don't see women as human beings, right? You want to control her, and you always want to be able to. You just Novi, and you just use the word. And I'm glad you use it. You said exploit. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to exploit her. You said it. You said it. I didn't. So before you, I didn't. That's literally what you said. You want to exploit that. So you do want to exploit her. You're admitting it in full. So my thing is why do y'all come up here and argue against what I'm saying while simultaneously making my point? You don't think that that's crazy? You literally just made my point for me.
You're saying hateful things about men who believe in traditional relationships.
I didn't say hateful. What did I say that's hateful?
Misogyny is a charged word. It means hatred of women, and I don't.
It means hatred or disdain. You clearly have a disdain for women, and I'm pretty sure you have a strong hatred of them too. But I know based on what you just said, you have a disdain for them, though. I know that without a doubt.
No, I don't. The women are mothered by children. What are you
talking
about? They're my mother.
Because you exploited them. You exploited them for that, though. You just said it. You want to exploit them for that.
See, they exploit me for.
Now they've exploited you. Okay.
They want to live for
They want to live for free when you just said if your woman makes more money than you, the relationship couldn't handle it, meaning you want a woman. You want a woman. Kenneth, listen to what you just said. You're contradicting yourself. You're running away from what you just said. You just said that you want a woman who makes less money than you because if she made more money than you, the relationship is over because you couldn't handle it. Then in 2 minutes later, you said, oh, she's exploiting me. She doesn't want to work. No, you don't want her to work. You want to be able to exploit her, but your words. So just tell the truth. You want to exploit women. That's what you do. Now, let me ask you this. What person, hold on, wait, how else am I supposed to interpret that? If a person says, I want to exploit another human being, does that not signal hate? Does that not signal disdain?
I think it should symbolize the symbiotic relationship that men have.
It's not symbiotic if you're exploiting one person. That's not symbiotic.
We use each other for
No, sir. You can't say that. No. When you exploit something, it is not symbiotic. That's what exploitation is. Okay.
That works. It's worked throughout history.
It hasn't worked throughout history though. What do you define work?
And when you call it misogyny,
yeah,
it means the things that men do is horrible.
It is.
That you're like a Kamala Harris who hates men.
Oh, Kamala Harris now. Okay.
You're a man hater.
Wait. So how do you? Oh wait. Why do all of? I wish I was smart enough, and I wish I was hold on, Kenan. I wish I had enough time to do this and clip up all of these moments when black men come up here and they say very misogynistic stuff. I clock them, and then hold on, wait, Kenneth. I'm gonna let you go. I really want to clip this up though, because I find it to be very telling. Right? Why are you coming off of mute? Can you stop for a second? When black men come up here and try to debate these points with me, and then they say extremely misogynistic stuff, and then 2 minutes later they say something about either Democrats or Kamala right now. You guys don't see the connection there, that you sound just like a racist white T man, Kenneth, and just so happens you just so happen to be a raging misogynist at the exact same time. You are a raging misogynist and you are a raging mino, right? You have a lot of misogyny. Like you can't stand black women specifically. It's crazy. Like what are the odds, right? Who would figure? Who would figure? It's crazy. And you're not the first person, Kenneth. You're like 100. Like you're the 100th black man to do this. I know white T men every white T man that is racist is also misogynistic. Off the rip. You can be misogynistic and not be racist, but you can't be racist and not be misogynistic. It doesn't. You will never find that. You will never see that ever, right? But when black men are both racist and I like I said, when you're a minor, when you dabble in misogyny, that is the disdain of black women specifically. It's you guys always telling yourselves. You go out of your way to shame black women or a black woman or something like that, like you just did with Kamala. Like it's so crazy. You don't think that's weird? You don't see the connection there?
I think the fact that you think Kamala is black is kind of
see how anti-black that is. The black woman who called herself black like 90 times, never denied being black. Now all of a sudden you have a black man saying she's not black. You don't think that's weird?
One thing I ever said about black women is she's stolen our struggle. For Kamala to come up there and pretend that she's black and steal our struggle, and black women and their LGBTQ sons condone that, it's a horrible thing to say.
They're what, son? Oh, and you're homophobic. Who would have thought? So you're homophobic, you're misogynistic, and you're anti-black women specifically.
I'm kind of Kamala Harris represents that purview, that mean black woman. You know what I mean? The light skinned, good hair black woman that's real mean to black
good hair black woman. Okay.
She put black men in jail. You know,
did she? How many black men did she put in jail?
When she said that to Oprah,
yeah.
Another male hater,
what? Wait, Kenneth. What? How many black men did she put in jail?
Millions.
She put. Wait, time out. Mr. Red Pill. Wait, hold on. Kamala Harris put millions of black men in jail. Kamala Harris put millions of black men in jail. When?
Millions and millions and millions.
There's not even millions of black men in California.
I'm being hyper
No, don't be hyperbolic. I asked you a very specific question. That was crazy. How many black men did she put in? You just saying she put black men in jail. Have you ever researched this at all? Have you ever looked at any of the numbers of black men she put in jail? Or are you just repeating something you heard on Fox News?
Listen,
I'm listening to you very intently. Answer my question. Did you see these? Kenneth, did you see? No. Did you see these numbers for yourself? Or are you just repeating talking points you heard on Fox News and or TikTok? Huh? Okay, and or TikTok. Which one? Because they got it from Fox News. So which one is it?
I'm not repeating any numbers at all.
Okay, so where did you see it at?
What I'm saying is that anybody who wants to be a prosecutor,
Kamala, I'm sorry, Kenneth, where did you see that Kamala locked up millions or a ton of black men even? Where did you read that at? What numbers did you see?
What are you talking about?
That's it. Don't play stupid. You got a college degree, sir. Where? Yes. I'll ask the question again for you. Where did you see the numbers that Kamala locked up a ton of black men? I'm going to even stray away from millions of black men because you said that's hyperbolic. Okay. What, Mr. Red Pill?
Tell the women the truth to stop fucking.
Oh, okay. So you want to get dropped or you want to stay up here? You want to be a weirdo? What you want to do? I want to talk to you, but don't be a weirdo. I am telling them the truth. We can talk about the truth. Right now, I'm trying to get Kenneth to tell us the truth about the fact that he wants to hate on a black woman.
If you try to be a prosecutor, that's your job. Your job is to lock up black men. And is
that your job?
That's her job. She did her job so well. She hates black men.
She did.
Black men know it.
So can you substantiate this?
That's why a lot of black men are going to Trump now because they know what she's like. She's an evil, evil black woman. I'm not gonna say black because she's Indian. She don't know who Tupac was.
Can I ask you a question? What percentage of these black men were guilty?
I don't care.
You don't care?
The fact that
that's a dumbass response to that question. Was she locking up innocent black men or was she locking up guilty black men?
How many women did she convict? How many women did she convict?
I don't know the overall number. Somebody said about 1,900 total. Ain't that many.
She hates black men. That's what I'm
telling you. But that's not true, Kenneth. You hate black women though. That I know for sure. Without a doubt. I don't know if Kamala hates black men. I ain't gonna argue. Hey, I don't know. Not based on nothing you said could substantiate that, but I definitely could tell you that the things you've said has led me 1,000% to the place where I have to conclude that Kenneth indeed hates black women without a doubt. What does her husband do?
He's Benjamin Netanyahu's brother, right? Isn't he Benjamin Netanyahu's brother?
Who told you that?
He's some Zionist.
Hi there.
Who told you? Who told you that's Benjamin Netanyahu's brother?
I thought they were brothers. Aren't they brothers?
Where did you get that from? You see what I'm saying? You got to stop this, fam. Y'all really got it. Y'all really got to stop this. This is ridiculous.
They may be cousins.
They're not. You just making up stuff, Kenneth. You know you on some bullshit now. Go ahead, Titanic. You can stay up here though, Kenneth. I want it. Let's go to Titanic and Mr. Red Pill. Go ahead, Titanic. Hold on. Go ahead, Titanic.
Okay, so I just have a few questions.
Go ahead.
I don't know. So, is it okay to marry a single mom?
Of course.
It's okay to marry a single mom. Okay.
You be lucky to marry anybody, let alone even a single mom.
I just want to be specific.
Yeah.
So we all agree that it's okay to marry single mothers, right?
Yep.
Okay. Would it be misogyny?
Mr. Red Pill? Mr. Red Pill, please. Go ahead, Titanic. Okay, Titanic's been patiently waiting. Go ahead, brother.
Is it okay to have more than one wife? Is it okay for a man to have more than one wife?
Not in my mind.
All right, so it is okay. So you would advocate, feminists would advocate for men to marry single mothers and adopt and raise other men's kids, but they have problems with men who would have more than one wife.
Those two things don't correlate whatsoever.
They do correlate because what I'm seeing here is a biased moral principle that is used to judge and stigmatize men, especially black men. That is what I see.
I mean, if the black men think like you, then we deserve the stigma because that was dumb.
All right, now, okay. So if marrying, polygamous marriage is dumb,
it is to me. To me, hold on, wait. I gotta say this personally because that's a belief, right? It's like talking about religion to me. Like I don't believe in religion, right? So that's my thing. I think polygamy. I think it's problematic in so many ways, especially with the men today. Polygamy could be better. It could be a better functioning system if men were better, but we're not. So as men are right now in the condition that men are with the raging misogyny with the Kenneths of the world, no, polygamy is terrible. It doesn't work. I don't believe in it personally.
Okay, so polygamy, it's rooted into human culture and civilization. And if you understand that humans adopt to survive. Now, if you were raised in maybe 3,000 years ago when you have less human population, right? The only option you would have that time in order to ensure your survival and the survival of your offspring and society.
Sir, I'm sorry, Titanic. I got to stop you a little bit. I already am getting bored. I don't care about polygamy. I don't want to have this conversation. If you want to argue for polygamy, I'm sure there are topics. Hold on, wait. I'm just letting you know. I'm sure there are people who run, or you can run a live on polygamy. I want to get to the topic. Are you okay with that?
Okay, fine. I'll get there with you. So,
please.
So what is the most misogynistic thing you think a man can do?
Unalive his wife.
Unalive his wife.
Or unalive his woman.
All right. For self-defense purposes or for whatever purposes.
Self-defense.
So yeah. So if a woman threatens my life, and in the process I was able to overpower her.
Sure, brother. If you got to defend yourself, then yeah, do whatever you got to do. Fine. But outside of that, obviously, I wasn't talking about self-defense because most women are trying to unalive men.
So, do you believe that women also abuse men in marriages and relationships?
I think they can, yeah.
They've done that.
I think it's extremely rare.
Extremely rare, right? You understand that men and women don't abuse women at using the same standards, right?
What? Men, yeah, we do. The same standards, yeah.
Men could be physical, while women could be emotional and mentally, right?
Men are both. So what are you talking about? Men aren't emotionally abusive with all the gaslighting, the lying, the yelling, the threatening. Like y'all just be making up stuff. What are you talking about? Yeah, definitely men are whatever men are physically, they're 10 times worse emotionally.
No, they'll tell you that this is their baby and this is your baby when it's not. That's horrible.
Yeah. So what percentage of women lie about paternity?
It's about 55-60% of them.
Where did you read that at, Kenneth?
I just know from the hood, bro.
Okay, so you don't know. Okay. Go ahead, Titanic.
The problem is
let Titanic finish, y'all. He almost done.
All right. So the problem here is that we have a very biased moral principles and way of looking at things, right?
Who is we? Hold on. Who is we? Who is we, Titanic?
Society.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't think my morals are. I mean, everybody has biases, but I don't think mine are.
Mr. Red, can you stop just?
Mr. Red Pill can't contain himself. Okay, let him finish, Mr. Red Pill. I got you. We know you don't have any emotional control. Go ahead, Titanic. Go ahead, brother. We're listening.
All right. So the thing is, when a woman comes out and say that she's a feminist, right? Everybody cheers her. No, if she doesn't have a problem, she says trash about men, talk men down. Say whatever she wants to say.
Be specific. What do these women say about men that's not true?
Yeah, a lot of things that they say.
Be specific. What do women say about men that's not true? These women you're describing.
Okay, like in most cases where they call men, a lot of they categorize all the men into one group.
They don't categorize all men. That's already wrong. Yes, try again. They don't.
Statement like men as scum is.
They don't do that. Feminists don't do that. That's not what feminism is about. Do you know what feminism is? No, they don't. What is feminism about, Titanic? What is the definition of feminism?
Likely be advocating for women's rights or equal rights for women in society.
No, advocating for equity for men, women, and children. So if they would not go around villainizing men, They don't want men to be oppressed. They want women and men and children to not be oppressed. So if a woman claims to be a feminist, but she's going around degrading men, then she's not a feminist, because feminists are in favor of men, women, and children. They're in favor of humanity, not just women. That's not my hold on, wait. That's not my perspective. That is by definition. That's not my perspective.
Let me just assume I agree with what you say, right? We have a lot of women agitating for equal pay, right? Equal pay in the sense that, right, they equally get as higher pay as men, right? But then they don't put in the same effort men put into working. Right?
That's not true. So, Titanic, just stop. You don't know what you're talking about. Are you going to address this? You don't have any points. I'll be honest with you. It's not true. There's nothing. There's nothing to quantify that. Men are lazier. Hold on, Titanic. Let me tell you something, brother. Men are historically lazier than women, and men are currently lazier than women. Men are the ones who have created all of these systems of oppression to exploit men, women, and children because of their laziness, because of their entitlement, because of their greed. So when you say women don't want to do the work, that's a fucking lie. Women do all the work. They do all the work, and they do all their work and help us with our work. So for you to turn around and say they're the ones out here not doing the work, that is a bold-faced fucking lie without a doubt. You cannot substantiate that in any way, shape, or form. There's no metric that'll point to that. That is ahistorical. It doesn't make any sense. You have no data whatsoever to make that claim. None. Nothing. You said what? It's not about a society being created by no society is created by any. Hold on, you guys. Hold on, Titanic. No society is created by men or women specifically. Societies are created and made up of groups of people, right? Who shapes society? No. It's not a lie. It is a fucking truth. Who shapes the societies the majority of the time? In the last, millennia, men. No doubt about it. Men shape these societies. And you guys get shaping confused with creating societies. Men shape the societies, right? So what men do is they hoard power and they hoard resources, and that way they can shape society. They also take all the credit for everything. That's what men do. Not every man, but I'm saying that's what the men who shape society, that's what they do. They hoard resources, and then they say, we're the victors. The women did nothing. The black people did nothing. The poor people did nothing. We did it all. The aristocrats, we did it all. That's why there's Carnegie Hall and Purdue this and what's his name? What's the guy's name? Washington that and Franklin this or whatever. They didn't do all the fucking work. They were the laziest SOBs in the whole union. The people who did the work were the people who worked on their farms. The people who built the White House weren't white. The people who built the White House were slaves like us. Where are all the slave names? They got monuments to unalive people, right? Who got unalived in Vietnam, who got unalived in World War II, right? But they don't have where every black slave who built the White House their name should be on the side of the fucking White House. It should be etched in stone, right? So we could tell everybody who built it. But most people don't know who built the fucking White House.
I bet no women slaves built the White House. I bet no women slaves built the White House.
I bet you don't know shit about who built the White House. I can tell you that. I can tell you that right now. So yeah, our whole society has been built on the backs of women, have been built on the backs of working class people, have been built on the backs of slaves. Slaves were male and female.
Bro, one thing I'm going to drop now, but one thing I can tell you is that what you're doing is wrong.
You might as well drop because you ain't got nothing to say. When y'all come up here and start grandstanding and start talking about, you don't know what the Titanic, you literally don't know what you're talking about. Hold on, Titanic. I've asked you 3 times to answer the fucking prompt and you can't do it. But now you expect me to listen to you about what I'm doing up here? You don't know what you're doing, sir. You got on skinny jeans. You don't know shit. What are you talking about? Answer the prompt or drop. How about that? Can you answer the prompt? Because you haven't answered it yet. First you started talking about fucking polygamy. I don't care. Now you on to some other bullshit. Can you answer the prompt or not? Is that too much to ask for? It ain't even that difficult.
All right. So you're asking you're not asking, you're making a sentence, because clearly what I see is that the number one reason relationship fails is due to misogyny.
Yep.
And I can tell you for...
You can tell us for what? Titanic cut out. He got that McDonald's Wi-Fi. Go ahead, Mr. Red Pill. It's your time to shine, brother. Maybe Mr. Red Pill can answer the prompt. We'll see. Titanic has been an abysmal failure, like the Titanic. I love his name. It's fitting. Mr. Red Pill, go ahead, brother. Answer the prompt. When I ask you to come off of mute, you don't come off of mute. That's crazy. It's wicked work. Titanic done crashed and burned. That's wild. All right, go ahead, Mr. Black Plain Guy. I appreciate you. Go ahead, brother.
I think I may have came into this at the wrong time. I just, Kenneth really seems to hate black women.
Oh, he does. No doubt. Seems.
I hated it when he was talking about Kamala. And where are you getting that she hates black women? I just really wish you would have pressed him a little bit more.
I did.
I
did. Black Plain Guy. I pressed him as hard as I could. I pressed him like a panini. It was squirting. It was everything was coming out all sides. He didn't have nothing to say.
I just wanted you to press him more.
All right, go ahead. You press him more. He up here. You can go do it now. You can do it. Go ahead.
Just give one source, just one Google search.
He don't got no sources.
Where are you getting that? Where are you getting that? And it's hold on, really quick. Just 2-part question. A, where are you getting that from? And B, what black woman hurt you?
I think when we look at the 13th Amendment, she superseded the 13th Amendment and put convicted black men to work in wildfires. That was problematic for me.
What are you talking about?
He's saying because they sent them to prison, right? And because of the 13th Amendment, prisoners are essentially slaves, and they forced prisoners to fight wildfires. But they didn't, though. They actually
Black man that she sent to prison.
He don't know.
Committed a crime. Should she not have sent him to prison?
That's what I asked. I said, were they guilty or not? That's all I care about. If she was sending innocent black men to prison, then cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, she did send. If you are a prosecutor, you undoubtedly have sent some innocent people to prison. That's just reality. If they're black, more than likely they're black. Every single prosecutor across the country, every single one, the best ones, the worst ones, doesn't matter. Every single one.
I think that he heavily implied. Hey, you guys do realize you're doing a disservice to black women, right? I think that he heavily implied that she shouldn't even be a prosecutor as a black woman, and I just find that wild. And then I just forget everything that I said. Kenneth, why do you hate black women? Which black woman hurt you?
What I think is there a genre of black women that don't like black men, and she's part of that genre. Her, Oprah, Terry McMillan.
Rightfully so.
Married to a black man?
Hold on, no. You can be married. Nope, that's not a good enough. Nope. Your proximity to black men or women does not show that you don't hate or you do hate. But I will say this. Hold on, wait. Oprah has talked about extensively how she was sexually and emotionally abused by a black man in her home. Terry McMillan, I'm pretty sure that's the woman that wrote How Stella Got Her Groove Back. If you know what happened with her, with that real story, what happened with her, didn't that dude give her an STD? I'm pretty sure he cheated on her and brought her back some stuff that was incurable, if I'm not mistaken. So if she hated black men, wouldn't that be like y'all? You act like they just were born and hatched and they just woke up and now they just don't like black men. Like, that's you, Kenneth. Black Plain Guy's being nice. He asked you who hurt you. Didn't nobody hurt you, though. Didn't no black woman hurt you. You just don't like black women because you think you a white man.
I love black women.
No, you don't. That's a lie. That's a lie. Burberry, you got an echo. You're going to have to drop, brother. You can come back if you get rid of that echo, but I can't deal with the echo. This wicked work right now. Y'all on some wild shit. I'm not understanding.
I was gonna say also Trump was for the execution of a black man on death row. He foresaw it.
No, five black men.
Yeah. No, one of them though. 5 of the 9 jurors said that the execution should have been stopped. So like, I don't think you really care about like what Kamala did, right? If you're like for Trump,
he doesn't care. He doesn't care.
Like 5 different executions of black men.
He doesn't care. But I do want to get. I'm not gonna hold y'all though.
I care about the symbolism of destroying straight black men in lieu of black women and their LGBTQ sons.
Do you? I don't know if you know this. I don't know if you know this, Kenneth. But there are gay black men too. I don't know. Wait, I'm not. Last time I checked, there's gay black men too. So if she is doing something for gay people, it's going to affect. And you know who are the most affected of the LGBTQIA community? You know who gets the most. You know who gets the most abuse from the system? Black people. Black people. Trans women specifically.
Black men.
No, not black men. That's a lie. That's a lie.
It is not a lie.
It is a lie. Every metric says that's a lie. What are you talking about?
Black women are coddled.
They're not coddled. They are abused. Trans women are abused. Trans men are abused. They make less money than heterosexual. They make less money than cishet black men. They make less money than cishet black women. They make same thing for people who identify as gay. They make less money economically. The people in the LGBTQIA community are oppressed economically for sure. You want to talk about politically, they are oppressed because for what reason? For the last since Obama came in office, when did he? What was that? 2010, I think, or somewhere around there. When he was like, "Yeah, finally, y'all can get married. Finally," and it here, huh? Like after 400 years of this godforsaken country, finally they can get married. Like,
marriage is not for them.
You said what?
Marriage is not for them. I thought marriage was procreation.
It's not about procreation. Marriage, you still got to echo, Burberry. You got to get on some new Wi-Fi or get flip phone, brother. Yeah.
That's the reason I can't stand Congress.
Marriage is not procreation, but it's thousands, millions of people who are married that don't actively choose not to have children.
Marriage ain't got shit to do with. I won't say shit to do, but that's not. You want to procreate, so people have babies out of wedlock, quote unquote, all the time. So what does marriage got to do anything?
Because I think Kenneth was saying something that like everything that society gives black women, and I kind of wanted him to finish that thought because I think it was wild. And on what metric are black women like coddled on? I'm so like literally any metric. I'm genuinely confused.
He just making up stuff, y'all. I don't really.
Because he started to say something about like what black women get when they have children.
Oh, he's talking about WIC. Oh, he gonna talk about WIC and stuff like that. That's not coddling black women. But go ahead. I'd love to hear that, Kenneth.
If you think the way they're coddled, the way they're uplifted, like they're better than black men.
In what way?
Because they sit in somebody's class.
What if they? Hold on, wait. They are better than black men, though.
I was gonna say that.
They are though. Like, let's just be. Wait, hold on. I just want to make that clear. They are better than black men, though. So.
If they're better than black men, then why did you marry one, bro?
Why did I not marry a black woman? But women are. Wait. Hold on. Time out. Stop. Because. Hold on. God damn. Jesus Christ. His echo is crazy. Here's the thing, brother. Women in general are better than men. So my wife is better than me. Black women as a group are better than black men.
Better at what?
You said what? What? Say I can't hear y'all talking. Say what?
You can't say they're better in life if they get all these substances.
They are better at life. They're better people than us objectively. They're nicer. They're more consistent. They're more. Burberry, you gotta go, bro. You got your echo is crazy. They're more consistent. They have more empathy. They are more educated than we are per capita. They're more honest than we are. They have more integrity than we do. They cheat less than we do. They help us more than we do. They unalive us more than we do them. They like what you would not be here without a woman. Yeah, forget no, because that's a function of nature. That's a function of nature. So I don't want to get it confused by saying because they give life, they're better than me, and that's a function of nature, right? Let's talk about. I want to give them credit because their character is not. That's what they do. That's what they choose to do. They choose to be these types of people. You see what I'm saying? They didn't choose to you know, be burdened or whatever, you have the responsibility of giving birth. That's nature. What they choose to do every day is have integrity. What they choose to do every day is go to college. What they choose to do every day is to get educated and be honest and be forthright and be consistent. And like, that's what they choose to do every single day. That's the most important thing.
I kind of disagree with you there because there are some bad women, right? There are a lot of bad women that do a lot of bad things every day. That's why I was kind of saying that, like, just based on nature, like you said, I think that we do ourselves a disservice by making women second-class citizens.
But to say there's a lot of bad women, that's fine. Are women as a group bad people? No, and that was my point.
Neither are men.
Men are terrible as a group. Men are awful as a group. We are a net negative to society as a group. Individually, you may be cool. I may be cool. Black Planet Guy Seth, y'all may be cool individually. But as a whole, we are net negative on society. As a whole, women are a net positive on society.
I think Kamala and Oprah share your ideology. That's why they don't like black men. That's why black men need to flee from these people. Kamala Harris has no...
Where are you going to go, Kenneth?
Huh?
Where are you going to go? Flee where?
We can't support her. We can't support her.
No, you don't name one policy that she's putting forth that's anti-black man.
The fact that she hates...
No. Name one policy that she is putting forth that is anti-black men.
Like I told you before,
I'll believe you right now if you give me one policy that Kamala is putting forth that is anti-black men. One.
The people
can you name? Hold on, Kenneth. Can you name a policy? One policy. Name it.
But the people she convicted were
No. That's not a policy. So you don't know. Okay. Just say I don't know. Say I don't know, and I just hate her because she's a black woman. Just say that.
I think she wasn't put black men on the wildfire because they wanted to burn in hell.
Man, this guy's phone is crazy. I don't know.
I keep talking about like convictions when Trump oversaw like murders and executions, right? Like, is that not a bit silly? Like, I'm not saying like, well, no, actually, I am saying one's a bit better than the other, right? Like, I'm sure like convictions for prison is a lot like less than like murders and executions.
Unalivings, yeah.
You don't care. You literally do not care.
And I'll be honest, y'all. I'm for women are so terrible, but they don't leave us alone. Exactly. And that's what Christina said. Appreciate you. Osa said, why is his name Titanic when he giving canoe energy? Titanic left, by the way. Or he had to go.
Hey, how you doing? I'm not really here for a debate. I actually will probably agree with you. I would just want elaboration because for the first time in my life, I'm entering a relationship. I don't know if my person identifies as black necessarily, but I want to know how to just identify them as a black man.
What do you mean your person doesn't identify as black? Are they, when you look at them, do they look black?
Dominican. But I'm not sure if her family is Afro-Latino necessarily.
Wait, hold on, y'all. Kenneth, wait. Yeah. When you look at her, does she look black? That's what I'm asking you.
I suppose so.
You suppose so?
I suppose she has straight hair, but her nose is round. You know.
You can have straight hair and be black, sir.
You don't know how they identify.
She's of Caribbean descent.
I know, but none of this helps me. I'm just asking you, does she look like a black woman or not? If you look at her, when you saw her, were you like, oh, she's black, or did you say she's not black?
It wasn't my very first thought. Like it doesn't immediately pop out.
Okay. So she's not, so there you go. So she's not black.
Okay. Yeah.
So you ain't got to treat her like a black woman because she ain't black. There you go.
Okay. I still want to know how to do better by her as a man, because if most relationships fail due to misogyny, you know, are those due to the failings of male partners or like systemic oppression?
Say that again.
Would it be like the argument? Number one reasons why relationships fail is due to misogyny.
Yes.
Is that due to the failings of the male partner or due to like systemic factors?
Both.
Would you say?
Both. Yeah, because the system is. It starts from the top down. So the system gives you your marching orders and then you execute the plan in the relationship like every single day, day in, day out. So it's both.
Yeah.
So we can say that Kamala's a black woman?
Kamala's a black woman. I'm not debating if Kamala's a black woman. She's a black woman.
I would just say on an individual level, a man can go do better by their woman, or not woman, but partner, who is a woman.
Yeah.
Just to make this thing better. Like, what is your advice? Because I'm inexperienced.
I would say the number one thing.
The fact that you're even like asking is a good step in my opinion.
Of course. I don't want to.
I'm gonna say this real quick. So I think that the way the best thing you could do is to listen to her, and because it's a lot of it is interpersonal, right? Like, or I mean, it's specific to that person. Like, you don't know what she likes or whatever, but listening to her will be one thing. But it's hard. A lot of times it's hard for men to listen to women because of misogyny. That's what I'm.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because we don't want to hear what women have to say. So
the assumption that the male voice matters more than the female voice.
Exactly. So deconstructing.
I don't want your advice, my man.
so deconstructing your misogyny would go a long way, right? Making sure that you're checking it all the time, anytime you see it crop up.
I try to do those things even in my personal life because I'm one of the only males in my family right now. I have a younger sister, a stepsister, my mother, and a stepfather, but besides us, not really many of us. And as an older brother, I try to do right by my little sister and my stepsister, even though we're really close in age, like 3 months apart. I have things that I try to watch as a man and make sure I do right by them. As young women, my mother, my grandmother, there's different levels to it and different interactions, of course, but I always try to watch myself and how I conduct myself.
Shit, you sound like you got it, brother. How old are you?
I just want to make sure I'm doing the right thing.
I feel like you are. How old are you?
I'm 22.
Yeah, you on it.
You're gonna mess it up, bro.
You already there, bro. Kenneth, are you married?
I have a significant other. Yeah, we've been together 26 years.
So you've been with this woman for 26 years, but you didn't marry her?
No.
Yeah, you don't want to listen to him yet.
Personally, with the person I'm talking to, not my partner yet necessarily. I think the way I am and the way she is, we're getting along great, and I think I'm doing right by her. I try to ask all the time. I'm not making it uncomfortable or moving too fast or too slow. I try to hear her out. Even when it's not overtly given to me, I just want to make sure she's okay.
Women like confident, man. You just need to take control, bro.
No, I'm good, man. I want a partnership.
What you want to do is make more money than her and put a couple babies in her. She can't leave. Period.
Nah, that sounds like trapping somebody.
Hey, let Kenneth cook. Let Kenneth cook. Keep on going, Kenneth. What else should he do?
You want to make sure someone stays with you.
Kenneth, let Kenneth cook, sir. I want to hear what this man has to offer. Go ahead, Kenneth. You want to put some babies in her and make more money than her and trap her. Keep going.
Yeah, after I put the first shot in her, I was kind of skeptical because she could still leave. But then we had twins, and I know that she couldn't go anywhere. Once you do that, you can have the security that your family will stay intact.
That is horrifying.
Yeah, let that man go off. Don't debate him. Let him go off. I like what he got to offer us right now. This is interesting. There's a lot of insight here. So after you impregnated her with 3 babies and didn't marry her, so what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen when you die before her? She's not gonna get like access to your SSI. You got a pension, or you got a 401k?
401k.
Oh, okay, you can give her your 401k, but you can't give her if you got a pension. But she can't get your SSI.
Well, that was her choice, though, bro. I mean,
that wasn't her choice.
It wasn't.
It wasn't. You just told us it wasn't her choice.
No, I'm down to marry. Like I said, she got 3 babies.
That woman did not tell you she didn't want to get married to you. That's a fucking lie. That was not her choice.
Yes, she did.
No, she didn't. I know she didn't. That's a lie. That is a lie.
I should bring her down. I should bring her down right now.
You should. You know what? What's that woman's name? What's her first name?
I'm not gonna divulge because she's not on TikTok.
Oh, okay. Bring out because I don't want to call her that woman. I didn't want to be disrespectful.
Statement was she's neutral. That would mean that the decision ultimately falls on you unless she explicitly says no.
That man know that woman was not against marrying him. Free that woman till she free, though.
Come on, bro. Do I have to go
right?
Free that woman until she free. Burberry, you need advice. I don't know who you need it from. Maybe not me. You might need it from a parole officer, or I don't know. I don't know who gonna give you the advice you need, but maybe a doctor. I don't know, but I know you need advice though.
We all need advice, my brother. I can accept that. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna argue with you about that, but you need advice too.
Yeah. Oh, I get advice all the time. I listen.
You ain't been listening so far, my brother.
To who? You?
You ain't been listening.
I would never listen to somebody with a head shaped like yours. That's crazy. Like I already know that's something that's already fishy off the rip.
How you up here telling straight men about stuff when your nails is painted black, my brother? What's going on?
How does that mean anything, my man?
He thought he ate.
So straight men supposed to have their nails painted?
Okay. You know what? I'll go up with you with that. Why is painting your nails overtly feminine?
It just is, bro.
Why? Or rather, why is it for women? Okay, so what about the cultures?
If you're asking that type of question, bro, you got serious mental problems.
Hey,
Mental problems?
I'm asking you like a question.
Are you serious?
My nigga, please, man, please. I know you didn't like history class, but give me a
I'm
second.
asking you a question, bro. Are you serious? Is that an actual question or is that some bullshit?
I'm trying to.
Let's be 100 up
set
here,
up
bro.
a question for you. That it is. Just give me a moment.
Come on, bro.
So centuries ago, different cultures would also paint their nails, and so would the men in those cultures. So are these men also gay?
The Warriors did it actually.
You know, were men out in Europe, France that wore heels?
When they buy themselves for 30 days or longer, what do warriors do to each other? The same thing that men do to each other.
You're thinking of the Greeks.
Playing, bro.
Come
on, man. Let's keep it a buck.
You're thinking of the Greeks. That's one example.
We know what's going on with these warriors, bro. We know what's going on with these rappers that paint their nails, bro. Come on, bro. Like, let's stop playing up here.
Anyone you know wear earrings? Because that can be associated with the feminine. As a matter of fact, I've talked to plenty of men who don't like or wouldn't pierce their ears because, quote unquote, that's for women, that's for girls.
Also having long hair would be considered feminine too in our society.
For a couple of decades now, it's been associated that men should not have long hair, as that is feminine.
Yeah, that's feminine too. Consider go past
your ears.
Hair past your ears definitely feminine in our society, typically.
Yeah. You wear a necklace? I don't know, man. That's a little weird, man.
Yeah.
Are you choose platforms, my man? That's kind of man. I don't know, son. That's a little suspect, bro.
Plait braids, plaits in your hair, feminine.
You ain't got no
like we could just go down the line. But here's the thing, though. I love it. You tried to shame me. You thought you ate, you didn't. Right? You thought you ate, you didn't. It's okay. It's okay. I'm secure in my personhood though.
Securing your black nails. That's cool. It's all right.
Yeah, I need to paint them again too. They about to get.
Unless you a rock star, so
I am a rock star.
You didn't answer my question. You didn't answer my question. Do you have long hair? Do you have piercings? Do you wear necklaces?
I do all of that. I got long hair. My hair is long as shit.
Are you gay?
Good, fair question.
You good?
That's a fair question.
Are you gay? Do you like men? Are you?
Do you identify as a gay man?
No, I do not identify.
Okay, then, but you. So you hold on, wait. So you can do feminine things. You can do feminine things and kinks, and you're not DL, right? I'm not.
Oh, damn, that's convenient.
That's convenient. Every 2 weeks, bro. What you say?
Like a woman.
It's real convenient. So I just when you do something feminine by Western standards, it's cool. But when someone else,
he don't know. Yeah. You gotta let other people talk, brother. Black plant guy said something very, very astute. Say it again, sir. I'm listening.
In Burberry, I think, because that's what you were asking. Even if he did identify as gay, what does that mean?
Nothing.
You guys are talking about masculinity. There are hella super masculine gay guys out here, and there
That's what I was just telling you guys.
Straight men out here. So where are we going?
He don't know where he going. He just trying to shame me for having black fingernail paint because that's really, in his mind, that's all he got. I mean, you do got a weird shaped head. That's all I was saying. I got a big head too.
You were implying that he's gay because he has black nails. Those are two different things.
I didn't say you was gay. I said, is he enjoying his black males?
You said I was DL, brother. Stop lying. Stop being weird.
I didn't say you were DL.
You did. That's literally what you implied several times. What the fuck are you talking about? Now you're trying to gaslight us. This shit is ridiculous.
Two different ways. So which one? Did I say you on a DL or did I say you were gay? Because he obviously heard
DL is the and gay are the.
I said you implied it. You definitely.
Oh my god, this motherfucker is stupid.
I said he was a rock star.
No, you didn't. You said unless I am a rock star, then you are on the DL. That's what you said, numb nuts. And I'm not a rock star.
That you give a pass for rock stars to paint their nails, but not everyday people. What's the difference? They make music and we don't. Did you hear what I said about rock stars? I said unless he's a rock star, and you know what rock stars do behind closed doors. Did you not hear rock stars do that behind closed doors? Have you been there with them? Were you doing that? I don't know.
Osa put 5 on everybody. Hold on. I need to read the super chat. This is important. Osa said,
you know what they do? Because you can tell me.
No, you got it, Burberry.
I don't know what rock stars do. No.
Osa said $5 on all the men, all the men on the panel. We tired on the YouTubes. Kenneth sounds like a nightmare. Get back to the prompt, please, so you men can learn something. I've been trying to get back to the prompt. They don't want to talk about it. They want to talk about fingernail paint. Go ahead. ... What's good with it? Maybe you can get back to the prompt. Can you answer the question or the prompt? Respond to the prompt, please. ... Are you there? What is that? An ellipsis or whatever it's called? Isn't that what it's called? I don't know the name. I think that's what it is. Oh, they're not there? Okay, we'll drop them.
Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead, Kenneth.
I just, the problem I have, and I think a lot of straight guys have, is the whole prompt is an attack on straight men. It's the way we act, the way we feel is labeled as hatred toward women, and that's wrong.
Could it be?
It's just that we believe in traditional roles, the family structure, and we don't like the way that the
traditional roles. You've been with your girl for 26 years and they married her. No. The prompt is a.
Please, Burberry, let Black Plant Guy make his point. That was a very good point. Say it again, Black Plant Guy.
You talking about traditional roles. You've been with your woman for 26 years. Y'all have 3 children, and you haven't married her. So you have no room to talk about anything traditional.
Mm-hmm.
Our roles are defined, though, in our relationship.
Is that traditional or not, Kenneth?
Traditional.
Kenneth, is that traditional or not? Is that traditional to be shacked up with the woman for 26 years and not marry her and have kids? Is that traditional or not? Yes or no? Yes or no? Is that traditional or not? Hold on, Kenneth. Is that traditional? Kenneth, is that traditional or not?
In the black community,
in any community, traditionally.
My grandparents were married for 60 years. So
traditionally, was it a tradition for two people to shack up together, not be married, have multiple kids together, and stay together for 20 some odd years? Is that traditional? That's all I want to know. Yes or no? No. Okay, so you're not traditional. So stop. You're modern. You are a modern man. You have nothing that you are picking. No, you are doing what Christians do. You're doing what religious people do. You like to pick and choose the parts of the religion or the tradition that you like, that benefits you, right? So you like the subservient part of traditionalism. You like the woman being in a subservient role. That's the part of traditionalism you cling to, which proves my fucking point. And I don't know why that woman ain't left you yet, but don't let her talk to me, because I'm gonna be telling her free, get free. Y'all remember Amistad? I'm gonna be talking like Jaime Hansu and this motherfucker. Keep us free. Get free. Free yourself of Kenneth.
I just want to respond to the first thing that he said about it feels like an attack on straight men. That sounds like during the Me Too movement, the men that were doing, shady stuff was attacking. It wouldn't be an attack on you if you were an upstanding man, if you were doing what you were supposed to do.
No,
right, right?
I think the problem is that straight men aren't used to being attacked by independent black women and their gay and LGBTQ sons like you. It's just offensive and it's off-putting.
Who identifies as gay up here?
I thought I'm sorry.
Nah, nobody identified as gay, sir. I didn't hear Black Plant guy say anything. Yep, didn't say anything. Burberry didn't say anything. And I made the prompt. Hold on, wait. And I made the fucking prompt. And I'm not gay. So what are you talking about?
I thought the guy that was talking to me was.
Even if he identified it, I made the prompt. This is my shit. This ain't his. This is my fucking station. What are you talking about?
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't like the prompt, but it is a fact. It's just not the only fact, right? So, it doesn't say only though. It says the number one. I don't think that's the number one, but it is a problem. So I'm not gonna sit here and argue and say that that's not a problem. I just don't think that's the number one.
What's the number one problem? What's the number one? What is the thing that destroys relationships the most?
The lack of patience, man.
Amen.
Well, Cannon's girl has been very patient.
She got more patience in the waiting room. She.
As I said, I put 3 babies in her. What can she do?
She could leave. That was 26 years ago.
That don't sound crazy.
That put 3 babies in her. She also had those children with you. You didn't put them. You guys had children together.
You didn't plan them.
It gave her patience, bro. It gave her patience.
It made her reliant on you.
That's what dependence is a good thing. I love it.
For you.
So you had to put get to bring a life into the world 3 times.
Dependence is
I hope she hear this too.
She don't hear this shit.
To rely on you, to depend on you.
He in his car talking.
3 times.
I don't think I had to, but it's like an insurance policy, just to make sure.
Hey man, hold on, man. Y'all not listening to what this man is saying. This is what I'm saying. I know Kenneth to a certain extent is trolling us. I know he is. Okay. You know what? You know what? You're right. I don't want to take nothing away from it because I want it to land where it needs to. Hold on, Bert. I want it to land where it needs to land, right? When I say this is what most men think like, this is what Kenneth is saying is what I think most men think like. He's just saying it out loud.
Thank you. I'm not trolling. I'm just telling you how I feel.
No, I'm with brother. I'm with you. What Kenneth is saying, I think most men feel like and believe, right? What I'm saying is, listen to what he is saying. His whole relationship is rooted in abuse. It's all about him abusing his wife, or not his wife. I'm sorry, bro. Black, white, Asian, don't fucking matter. What Kenneth is saying is what most men want to do to their women.
Okay, that makes more sense then, because I thought he was just speaking on black men.
No, I'm not speaking on black men. I just said most men in general think the way Kenneth thinks. Kenneth thinks he's a white man, sir. So what are you talking about? Why would I blame black men? Why would I highlight or specify black men when Kenneth wholeheartedly believes he's a white man? He has.
Even if he was just talking about black men, he's not wrong.
No, I wouldn't be wrong about that either. But I'm saying it. But it's also just men in general. I just want to be clear, though. It is men in general, though, because the patriarchy, misogyny isn't exclusive to black men. That's why I always want to make sure that that's known. Is that I'm not saying this is a black male problem. This is a man problem. This is men in general across the planet. Black men, white men, African men, American. It don't matter. Men have this same thought process about women in some way, shape, or form. We got to get them pregnant to control them. We got to lord marriage over them to control them, because society has planted the seed in women that marriage is, like the prize, right? Marriage is the prize, not the man, not the woman, not the people. It's marriage, right? They have conditioned men. They have conditioned women to think marriage is the prize, and they have conditioned men to use marriage to control women. That's how our society. I'm just putting it simply and plainly. That's what our society and most societies across the globe has done with the concept of, with the institution of marriage, right? Marriage has always been something to control women with in one way, shape, or form. It used to be they didn't have an option. It had nothing to do with religion. It was always about rights and things of that nature. And it was like your 14-year-old daughter is gonna marry some 28 or some 30-year-old land baron or some shit like that. That's what it was, right? So you would give your 14-year-old daughter away to some 30, 40-year-old disgusting man, and he would impregnate her and control her like Kenneth is talking about doing. That's what it's always been about. Fast forward to 2024. Thank God women got more options, right? But as you can see, we haven't gotten out of the forest yet. So we still are in these, because of capitalism, unfortunately, there's always going to be, and since women are inherent, they inherently make less money than men and things of that nature, they are typically in vulnerable positions in our society. And Kenneth said, his words was, exploited. Men will exploit that every single fucking chance they get. Most men will do that, no doubt about it.
The smart ones will, yes, you're right. The smart one, the ones that want a lasting relationship will, and definitely.
Why would you want a relationship built on exploitation?
Because it benefits him.
But we use it to maximize the longevity. So I'm looking for a lasting relationship.
Exploitation.
But would you want someone to be with you because they love you and they want to be with you, rather than they're stuck with you because they got 3 kids by you and they don't have any other options? I want somebody to be with me because they actually want to spend the rest of their life with me. Not
the mortal words of Tina Turner, what's love got to do with it? It ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I mean, she don't love me today, she'll love me in the morning. You know what I mean? Love is fleeting. It comes.
Nigga, did you just quote Scarface? Did you just quote Scarface? You just quoted Scarface. That man said another Quaalude. She love me in the morning. Diabolical. This is diabolical right now. This is crazy. Go ahead, yeah.
If I walk into Walmart with you, go down the dairy aisle, and I have handcuffs, and I walk up to an old man about 64, and I handcuff you two together, and I break the key. At some point, you can live your life with that man for the rest of your life. You're going to need each other. You don't love the man you met in the dairy section of Walmart. You need him. You're in a horrible situation that you probably don't want to be in. That's probably what it feels like being in a relationship where you need another person that probably doesn't treat you optimally at all.
I mean, dependence is it's an emotional thing. It's a mature way to look at things. You know, you can't be a child.
Are you going to fall in love with Carl, the 64-year-old in Walmart?
I'm not LGBTQ.
It doesn't matter, but you need each other.
Not really.
I mean, love him at some point, right? It's fleeting, right? That's how
a lot of my philosophy is based on nature and God.
Yeah. What God? What God you talking about?
The God of the Bible, the God of
the Christian God. Did the Christian God tell you to shack up with a woman for 26 years and not marry her? Is that what the Christian God said?
I'm a monotheist. I don't really attribute God to one religion. So
you a monotheist. That's one God.
Yeah, one God. So
so you talking about the Christian God? It's only one God. Wait, hold on. Time out. Sir, you went to college. Are you sure? I'm starting to.
I'm not gonna lie. We're doing like respectfully. Did you pass like any remedial English?
I don't think. I got a feeling, Kenneth. You ain't know. What'd you get your degree in, Kenneth?
There are multiple religions that are monotheistic.
Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Yeah. What'd you get your degree in, Kenneth?
Political science at university.
Fuck no, you didn't get your fucking degree in political science.
I sure did.
Fuck no. Hell no. Then why don't you know anything about politics?
I know pretty much everything about
No, you don't. No, you don't. That is a lie, sir. That is a lie. Come on.
I mean, you can quiz me if you like.
We did quiz you. You didn't know shit. You failed miserably.
I didn't. Ask me a question.
Bro, you flunked. You failed. You don't know anything about politics. Nothing.
I know a lot.
You can name one single policy earlier when he asked you why you wasn't feeling Kamala or her policies against black men. If you actually went to school for a political science degree, it seems like that you would be into politics, and you can name at least one.
Just one.
One.
All I wanted was one. All I wanted was one, not 10. One.
I've also said I'm a conservative, and I don't believe I'm like Justice Thomas, Booker T. Washington. I don't think we can vote our way to prosperity. So
now I agree with you. Now I agree with you.
They don't really mean anything to me. I don't care about policy because I think
that's besides the point. You still couldn't name one policy, whether you're conservative, whether you agree with policies, whether you think policies.
Hey, hold on, wait. Hold on, wait. I got to clock this one. Samantha said, you're pretty liberal to me. I think she's referring to the fact that you've been shacked up with this woman for 26 years. Super liberal in my eyes, sir. I don't know what you talk about. No conservative is co-signing what you doing with that woman, Kenneth. I guarantee you that right now. Trump wouldn't even co-sign that shit. He married to Melania. That's crazy.
I think they would appreciate me taking care of my children.
Nah.
Can't even give us one of Kamala policies.
She doesn't have any. God damn it. Exactly.
She got a bunch of policies.
Kamala Harris? We talking about Kamala Harris?
She got a ton of policies. You do realize she has a you do wait. Do you guys know that candidates have whole platforms on their websites, and all you gotta do is go to their fucking website and read their platform? That's all you gotta do. This shit ain't even hard.
She had the Democratic Party platform, but no policy. She doesn't do interviews. She was anointed.
What?
She was elected. I mean,
She has a platform. You can literally go to her platform and read her policies. What are you talking about?
How is she not elected?
Come on, bro. Y'all tripping, man.
She's not even elected. She's a fraud.
Not elected.
She wasn't elected. She was picked to be to run as the president. She was definitely appointed that. Yeah.
Was she not on the primary ticket with Biden? Weren't we voting for Biden?
I mean, if you want to
be, there was no primary. That's what he said. He's right. There was no primary. They picked her. That is what happened. Yeah, they did pick her for this time around. She was elected. She was elected to the Senate in California. She was, you know what I'm saying? She was elected as vice president, whatever you want to say. Yes, definitely. When she ran in the primary by herself or against Biden, she dropped out, right? And then she was vice president. And then this time there was no primary, and they picked her. He's right about this. No, you don't got to say that. Yeah. Time out. When they say I'm talking about the constituents. We didn't vote for her. People are saying that people voted for her. I ain't talking about the party, the elites. I'm saying we didn't vote for her. There was no primary. We didn't vote for her. That's true. Does that mean she wouldn't have won? I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, literally, that is what happened. There's no need in us lying about that or like trying to downplay that. That literally is what happened. But that is completely besides the point at this point. She still got to get she still got to run against Trump and beat him and all of that stuff. So we gonna see, and I think she gonna win personally. No. They just, that's what I'm saying. They chose her. That's what I mean. They chose her. The elites chose. I don't even want, this was crazy. Two things can be true at the same time. They picked her. She's running. That's what we got. You gonna vote for her or not? Give me the policy. That's all I care. I don't care. Shit already happened. You want to talk about she was chosen, all these presidents are chosen by somebody. Even if you run, even if you let people vote, the people who have the most money typically win. That's the reality. So I don't even care. I don't care. I think Kamala, if Biden would have dropped out and they started a primary from the beginning, I think Kamala would have won.
You're wrong about that.
I think she would have won the primary. I believe so. And here's why. Here's why. That's a lie, bro. When Biden ran against Obama and Hillary, Biden got fucking smashed. He got smashed like Obama got smashed. But then he became vice president. Then he became vice president. And then he ended up winning. So it can happen. Like, I don't have any doubt. I really don't doubt the fact that if Kamala would have ran in a primary, based on the fact that she just was four years as the vice president, she would have got the most money. And if she gets the most money, more than likely she wins. So my thing is, she probably wins. I think Kamala wins against anybody in the field right now, to be honest with you. All right, you gotta go. We're not doing that. That's a married woman. She's married, by the way. What is Kenneth? If Kamala is a whore, then what is Kenneth?
Wow.
If Kamala is what you said she is, then what is Kenneth?
I must be a male whore.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I didn't say that about her though.
No, I know. That's why I dropped that dude, because he was, he thinks shit's sweet. We not playing with that. We don't do that. Y'all, you can say whatever you want to say about Kamala on a politically. I would tolerate that. We're not about to just be up here just calling her out her name for no reason. That's crazy.
She knew Biden was incapable.
I don't care, brother. Why are we talking about Kamala? If you want to talk politics, there are 19 other fucking lives right now. Go to Parker's live and go argue with him. Go to Jones's live and go argue with him. I don't give a fuck. only reason I cared about it to any extent was that you brought her up because she was a black woman, and it showed that you hate black women, and I just wanted you to prove to everybody how much you actually hated black women, because you just kept going around in circles, and you still haven't said anything substantial about her. You haven't made any point about her, none whatsoever. Everything you said about her has been just rooted in your hatred of black women.
What I feel is that if you love the Palestinian people, she will offer no help because she's married to a Zionist.
Okay, cool. My life said, ask Kenneth whether his degrees was audited and conferred, or did he just walk the stage? Ain't no way we have the same degree. She want to distance herself from Kenneth.
But I went to Hampton University. I doubt she could, have those receipts. You know what I mean? My school was better than hers. So
Constance said, this is the reason for the prompt. She's talking about Kenneth. Hey, y'all, gentlemen, I appreciate y'all coming up, man. I'm gonna rotate the panel. Oh shit, I'm sorry. Yup, I didn't mean to do. My bad. I was gonna drop you, but I didn't mean to drop you while you were talking. My bad, brother. My fault. I am. What'd you say? How do you say your name? Achi? Achi? Aki? Ache? Ache. There we go. We can barely hear you. I am Ache. Ache, we can barely hear you.
Let me cut my volume up.
There you go. Yeah, I got you now.
Yeah. I feel like what you're saying is absolutely correct. From my observing males throughout my whole life, I've had my father in my life. I got an older brother. Like, dudes really suck. Like, I care for male life and stuff like that, but they just genuinely, like you said, are the root cause of the downfall of Earth as it's like, I don't see how females like really psychologically like still date males at the rate that they do. It has to be like the brainwashing aspect of like what brings with. To me, I feel like that's what religion is, like the brainwashing process to marriage and all of that ties into all of these aspects of like women's downfall and why Earth and the world is in the spiral that it's in. Yep. And the fact that you clock it and that you actually able to like be like, man, we just really ain't shit as a whole. It's like mind-boggling because I've never really heard dudes say these type of things or take that accountability for themselves or them as a whole. So it's like I'm really over here smiling like a mother because like every time I see like on TikTok and I see like your your lives and stuff, I be like, bro, like he's really like pushing like the truth. It's like mind-boggling to me, bro.
Yeah, it's whack. I know it's I'll be honest with y'all. When you get to a certain point in life and you just get tired of shit, you know what I'm saying? Like on an individual level, let's say it's like working out. You know what I'm saying? Like you just tired of feeling like shit every day. You tired of not feeling comfortable in your clothes, and you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be, right? And then eventually you just get to a breaking point where you like, all right, I got to get up. I got to do something about this, right? And then you start working out and whatever. That's kind of like, for me, that's what it's like when it comes to these types of things, because ultimately I'm just fucking tired of people being oppressed, me included. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, and I've told people this a million times, but like, even if I address this, even if I approach this from a strictly, what's the word I'm looking for? A strictly selfish point of view, right? Like, I just want to do what's best for me. What's best for me would be feminism. You know what I'm saying? What's best for me would be men, women, and children getting, equity and equality. You know what I mean? Like, that's what's best for me. That's what's best for my children. That's what's best for my wife. That's what's best for my friends, for my you know what I mean? Like, I know that that's what's best for the planet. I know that, right? And you get like, if you, this flies bothering me. If you get to that point, you just get to that point. You just get to the breaking point where you like, all right, so are we going to keep lying about it? We going to keep pussyfooting around it? We going to keep acting like this isn't really the thing that it clearly fucking is? That when you look at every single issue, when I look at all of these systems, I identify the systems and I go, okay, who are the foot soldiers? Who is upholding these systems? right? Mainly. Who is it? Men.
It's called nature, the natural way of things.
No, it's not.
It's God's plan. That's where He planned it.
You don't know nothing about God. And this, you know what? I ain't gonna even hold you. This is what I'll be saying. If it really is God, that's why I be like, keep God away from me. If God make you think like Kenneth, you can keep God all to yourself. I'm good. I don't need it. I don't need his heaven. I'm good with it. I will cozy up nice and closely with Lucifer himself. If that's what I, you know what I'm saying? If that's what's going on.
I think you misunderstood. A lot of women like to be women. You're not saying anything about it. A lot of women like to do the role that they were designed to do. There's nothing offensive about it. And a lot of men like it too.
I think they were into thinking that that's their role, because as you can see over time, only thing that's constant is change. And what's changed right now is that you see more and more that females are not dealing with. If they had the opportunity to have the upper hand in society, they wouldn't deal with men as a whole. And that's what you see right now that's happening right now. The only reason why you're talking about roles and these different type of things is because that was a social construct that women couldn't do X, Y, and Z. They was locked out of these different things, having their own money, having their own property, being able to own stuff. So by that not being the case no more, males are starting to see that females are starting to see bro, I don't really care to be around males. I don't really care to date males anymore. That's why it's a whole fight about transgender. They're trying to make it seem like that they're the ones that's causing all of this stuff, but it's like, no, it's y'all over time. It wasn't females that was making policies. I know for a fact that wasn't a female who created a Bible. There ain't they had to brainwash females into believing that that females need males for survival when that's not the case. Everything that you do as for a female's attention to get a female to reproduce as a survival tactic. Biologically, you have that in your.
Let me ask this question to Kenneth. GV based on attraction said, "How come God's plan didn't compel you to marry that woman, Kenny?"
When I say God's plan, I mean it like natural way things are supposed to be. And if you live in a black community, you know there are several reasons why she didn't want to get married. I mean that. Period. You know the reasons. I'm not going to elaborate. And by the way,
because she was getting. Hold on, wait. Because she was on government assistance.
What?
Because she was on government assistance.
By the way, I do have a sinus infection, so I do have a little bit nasally right now.
No, you good. Was she on government assistance? Is that why? Is that what you're saying?
All I said was we in the black
you said you know why. So I'm asking you, was she on government assistance?
I'm just saying, don't ask me that, okay?
Why wouldn't I ask you that? You said you know why. Was she or was she not on government assistance?
She didn't divulge anything like that to me.
You live with her, Kenny. What are you talking about? She didn't divulge that with you.
That's my polite way of saying mind your damn business, bro.
So she was on government assistance. So y'all didn't give me. So you not even taking care of this woman. Uncle Sam helping you. Good Lord help us.
She had a child before that.
Oh, good Lord help us before. Oh my goodness.
I did my duty as coming up trying to raise a stepson. So I should be commended.
Jesus Christ help us. This man did all of this peacocking. And you wasn't even taking care of this woman. You was letting Uncle Sam get his woman checks.
No, I took care of my children and my woman, but I'm saying she had a son previous.
So y'all was living on Section 8?
Hell no, come on now.
I'm asking questions.
No, because I couldn't stand to say this is my house. If she said this is my house, I would leave immediately. So I had to own everything. I'm a misogynist, remember? I could tolerate living in a woman's house. So now we weren't in Section 8.
All right. What up, BPG? Ache, thanks for coming up. What up, BPG?
What in the world? What is happening right now?
It's interesting.
Yeah, outside of, is that Kenneth's riveting story of, trial, triumph, and defeat, which is, I will say, is interesting to me because when you talk about relationships,
thanks, that queen.
A lot of misogynistic dudes will blame their partner for why the relationship dissolved. And I do find it interesting that as y'all have asked him questions about the relationship, that he's consistently said that she doesn't want to get married, but he's also emphasized, these traditional roles and being conservative, and that, he has a belief in, I don't know what kind of guy, who never really clarified that part, but he has spiritual beliefs, which if they're all rooted in conservatism, would lead to him being the leader of that space. So if he's the leader of that space and he's the, man of the house and the king of the castle,
King of the castle. King of the castle. Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't matter what her decision is about whether or not she wants to get married, because he would be making that decision on behalf of the household, because he would be making, as the leader, he would be making the most logical decision, which to me, it just sort of proves like how weird misogyny is. Like, it always places women in whatever space it wants them to be in based on whatever level of accountability men want to take. And even more so, I don't know if he said that or who said that earlier. It was so many misogynists in the room earlier, but they talked about how this punk was offensive, and how, like, it blames men, and all of these things. For one, anybody can participate in misogyny. You can either internalize it, or you can be a man just practicing misogyny. But I do find it hilarious that when people start describing bum behavior, when people start describing men who are trash and men who do really trashy things, or men who are just flat out misogynists or red pill or whatever, like, there are always men who will come up and be like, hey, don't say that. You're being offensive to men. No. The only reason you're offended is because there are many things on that list that you identify with, and you're offended because you fit the bill. Like, if people start talking about, light-skinned, red-haired people with green eyes, I'm not going to be offended by that. I'm never going to be I'm not light-skinned. I don't have green eyes. I don't have red hair. Like, I'm never going to be offended by that, because I don't fit any of those,
characteristics.
I don't fall into any of those characteristics. So when dudes come up and they instantly see misogyny, and they like, hey, you being disrespectful to men, that's terrible to me. Like, why do you feel the need to hold up your picket sign for bums if you're not one? Unless,
because male qualities aren't necessarily misogynistic. When he says
that doesn't say male qualities, that says misogyny.
But the way he describes misogyny, it incorporates traditional manhood,
which is misogynistic. You see what I'm saying? How we're in the room with the answer. Like, the answer is in the room with us right now. My man is literally, he's like, right, and then he just goes like, boop, like, nope, I'm not gonna be able to. I can't put. It's like with him, like when you're supposed to, when you connect magnets, it's supposed to be like the north and the south or whatever they connect. He got two souths. The motherfuckers, how hard it be get. They really, you get them close, but they don't really all the way touch. That's how he acting right now. This is not that difficult, brother. If the things that we are describing to be misogynistic ultimately in your mind translate to, oh wow, these are common traits of men, then we have arrived at the fucking point. We are there. Instead of you recognizing that, you want to fight against it and try to say, well, basically what you're trying to say is since this is something that you deem to be natural when it's not, but since these are things that are deemed to be
natural, is a good thing,
but it's not natural.
It's a good thing. It's natural and good.
It's not natural. You're saying that the characteristics that we are talking about that men embody are natural to men, and they're not. They're inherent in men. Yeah, we're taught, we're conditioned. They're not natural to men. It's not natural for us to be like, you know what? I want this woman to be my wife's slave.
It's like hitting your knee and your knee jumping. It's instinctive, placed in there by nature.
So you think it's see, here's the thing. Here's where you and Princella agree. So you are saying that men are innately evil, for lack of a better word.
No, I would disagree with that.
So men are innately evil. Okay, then what are we then? Because the things we're describing they are evil without a doubt.
To be honest, I think men are inherently good. Men and women, human beings are inherently good.
Inherently good means we're taught to be good. Are we innately good though?
I should say naturally good.
We're naturally good. And you believe in the Christian God. What does the Christian God say about all human beings?
I said I'm a monotheist. I believe in one God. I didn't say anything about
Christianity. I asked you. You said the Christian God.
I believe in some tenets of Christianity.
Nope, you said I believe in the God in the Bible. Those are your exact words, sir.
And I also said the Torah,
all Abrahamic religions.
Okay.
They all say the same shit.
I will say, I think that it is very insightful that I don't know. I don't know if you hear yourself, but it sounds like you really just can't make a decision all around. You believe in the Bible and the Torah. You believe in conservatism and shacking.
No, that's the problem.
You believe that men are inherently leaders, that they are inherently in the front and that's a good thing. But also that the woman you've been in a relationship with for, was it decades, I believe?
26 years. 26 years.
26 years.
For almost 30 years, that she is the reason why y'all ain't married. Those are all like hot, cold, like those are polar opposites. I'm not sure if you're aware of that they are complete opposite ideas. I don't think that you have a clear-cut idea on deciding on any one thing. And I think that the reason why you can't get to the bottom of it is because of the fact that like you keep having these sort of Freudian slips where you realize like, hey, misogyny is connected to some inherently bad some male traits that are associated, by and large with men.
Wait. I disagree with you, BPG. These slips aren't Freudian. He just means they're not Freudian at all.
If I hesitate on my words, it's only because I'm trying to use TikTok-friendly language. But I'm very firm and concise in my beliefs.
You are not either one of those things.
I tell you to pick the Torah and the Bible. That's not TikTok-friendly.
Those are.
That ain't nothing to do with TikTok.
I describe that I'm a monotheist. I believe in one God. The same God of the Torah.
You believe in everything.
No, I don't believe in you mouthing off like that.
Hey.
I mouth off all the time. No, he all right. I mouth off all the time. Honestly, for most men, I'm very intimidating because of the fact that I genuinely don't care that y'all have a weenus. It doesn't give me incentive to respect you or to treat you differently than I would treat anybody else. So I think that when you encounter a woman like me, it's very hard to process because you have been used to a woman who kind of probably tells you, which way you need to go, what you need to do, whether you need to get married, all of these are, things that you have to deal with on a consistent basis. So I think that it's, it's hard when you meet somebody who's just very sure of themselves.
Hey, Kenneth, what do you say to your wife when she talks back to you?
I mean, I'm with a black woman, so it happens all the time. I mean, you act like I'm not used to it. You
think only black women talk back to people?
They're notorious for it.
Black women are notorious for it. Have you ever been with a non-black woman? Probably not. You've been married to you've been dating your girl for 26 years.
No, I've never had. That's why I went to Hampton University to find a
okay.
wife.
So I can tell you that without a doubt, white women and non-black women, quote unquote, talk back all the time. I would even go as far as to say, I think white women talk back more than black women, if I had to guess, just in general, because of the level of entitlement that white women have.
No,
black women don't have a level of entitlement. I don't get that vibe from black women in general. They don't have like this level of entitlement, but white women most certainly do have a level of entitlement. They are way quicker to talk back. And shut the fuck up, Bill. You're not gonna talk like that's a white woman will do that to you in a heartbeat. No doubt about it. I'm not saying every white woman. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying every white woman. I'm just saying if you close your eyes and you think about a Karen, right? You think about the person that's going. I mean, I don't want to say Karen either, because that's a negative, that's a negative term. But if you just think about the woman that is going to advocate for herself the most in our society, it would be a white woman. It wouldn't be a black woman.
I disagree.
But you don't really have anything to base that on. You're just saying that because of your hatred of black women. And you're also, by the way, I don't think it's a bad thing. If black women talk back all the time, so be it. You don't be saying nothing anyway. But I'm just saying the thing is, and I know the picture you're trying to paint of black women, which is that black women are combative unnecessarily, but really that's you. Really, that's black men or men in general. We're combative. We're combative unnecessarily. Black women aren't combative unnecessarily.
I didn't make up that stereotype. It's not something.
No, you didn't make it up. You're just perpetuating it.
It's true. I mean, some things.
It's not true. What do you have to base that again? You've only been with black women. I've been with different races and different ethnicities. Who?
Kamala Harris. You've been with a Zionist Jew too. You're a Kamala. That's why you vote with her.
This is stupid. I don't care about that. I've been with women from different ethnicities and different races, and I'm telling you that
I would never.
Sir, that doesn't mean anything.
It means something to me, sellout.
Hey, this dude trolling like a motherfucker. We go.
He can't be serious. It's not possible.
That was funny because he didn't even say it with like all of his chest. It was like it was hilarious though. Sell out? Like what? You love white men. What are you talking about? You love white people. You know what you sound like? You know that dude, the Bobby something experiment? He be going around, he be like, how you doing? Like
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I wish my sinuses were clear so you hear my true voice.
I mean, it sounds similar, but y'all know what I'm talking about. He go around and he'll like walk up to like a fireman and he'll be like, so who's on the back of the truck today? Me or you? And then the dudes would be like, what? He'd be like, well, I was sent over here from the other fire station. Like he'll just make up like no, it's not Little Daryl. It's damn, his name is it's the Bobby something experiment. I follow him. He funny as shit, but he always like go up to men and he makes him feel uncomfortable. He makes like these like sexual innuendos and shit like that. That shit is funny as hell. But you sound just like him though, and you troll just like him. So I think it's funny. I was thinking maybe, but you said you had a sinus infection, so I was like maybe it's not. But that's crazy though, bro. That's good, man. Hey, good luck in your future endeavors. Yeah, man. Free that woman till she free. We don't know her name, but we gonna keep y'all up. Y'all lift up Kenneth's wife. Kenneth's long-term girlfriend in y'all prayers. Y'all lift her up. Say a prayer for that woman. Burn a candle. Whatever you do.
She's common law wife. How about that? That'll be good.
Nah, she ain't no common law.
Because why you gotta even add that comment? Just marry that lady and she can be your actual wife. You ain't gotta add no common law. You ain't gotta like. What's the hold up?
Hey, Kenneth, your kids still talk to you?
Yeah, but I just had you look at my page. My grandson and I are right there. We're
nice.
bonding.
Nice. Salute, man. I respect that. You got a daughter?
I have 2 daughters, 2 sons. I even it out.
You even it out. Hey, they said he sound like a plump man. What? They said you sound like a plump man. That's funny. That's crazy work. I feel you though, brother. That's a wild. That's crazy to sound like a plump man. All right. I'm gonna let Kenneth go. Kenneth, I appreciate you coming up, man. I gotta, oh damn, it's 7:01. God damn it. I'm running over. I told y'all I'm gonna have to skedaddle at 7. And I do. I gotta go. I got to go at 7:01. I'm about to get up in this thing. I appreciate y'all rocking out with me, man. I'm gonna cut this thing. Appreciate everybody on the YouTubes. Osa, My Life, GV, Based on Attraction, Victorious One. Appreciate y'all. Thanks for everybody that made the Cash App. We'll be back. I'm gonna circle back tomorrow. I'll be back on tomorrow, man. But I gotta do this draft though. I'm gonna holler. All right.